Hey everyone, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. We are still on the Indonesia map, and it looks like our next objective is just to increase the park rating a little bit. So I'm going to cut to a little bit of a sped up portion while I get that done, and then we'll see what unlocks after that. So I'll talk to y'all in just a minute.
We need to create a report on how our animals are doing after that last outbreak. We'll need photographs alongside it, and who better to capture the majesty of our dinosaurs than you?
Okay, that was a bit faster than I was thinking. We basically just put down a hotel and put some bigger paths in. So I think we just need to take some dino pictures. Of 3 different species. So we got Struthy and Homalocephaly, and then just one more unique species should do it. There's the tacos.
Congratulations! This sanctuary is performing beyond expectations, and our client is immensely pleased. So pleased, in fact, that we have been granted extra land to grow this operation. Make good use of it.
But our work is just beginning. A facility like this is crucial if we're to coexist with dinosaurs. We need to expand it out, create a sanctuary and effective disease treatment center all in one.
Agreed. But vision alone won't do much for us. If Din can get the reputation, I can put in a good word with the security sector to try and get the green light on expanding.
Excellent. And I expect the client will need some convincing from the conservation sector too. I'll do my part if Din can do theirs.
Okay, so I feel like that's a pretty good spot to leave the Indonesia map for now. Before we head out, let's at least grab, it looks like we unlocked rabies inoculation. It looks like I don't have quite enough welfare skill. So I think for now let's leave Indonesia. I feel like that's a pretty good spot. And then we'll head over to, I think we can pick between Japan and China. So let's save. And then, let's see, I don't think we unlocked anywhere else just yet. Let's go to Katsuyama, Japan. Manage the chaos of a ruined theme park where carnivores have escaped into the wild. If I recall, in the first Jurassic Park book, John Hammond planned on making a Jurassic Park in Japan, so this is somewhat canonical, I guess.
Ah, a tale as old as time. You see, now and then, an ambitious billionaire tries their luck creating a dinosaur theme park in a beautiful spot like this, and, well, see for yourself. Wild dinosaurs, broken infrastructure, struggling finances, but hey, at least the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
Our client has been abundantly clear in their expectations for this site. It's our job to meet those expectations and make this park secure, profitable, and a showcase of well-cared-for, naturally bred dinosaurs.
Allow me to emphasize the word secure there. And with the fences broken like this, who knows what dinosaurs escaped into the wilds? We have to be careful.
Of course, but don't let careful mean slow. This is a remarkable opportunity for us to expand our global influence, and I want this client to be overjoyed with our work.
That little construction site thing was that was cool. Oh wow, so yeah, it looks like this map wants carnivores everywhere, is kind of what it seems like.
While it may not be the most glamorous aspect of paleo curation, right now, getting everything repaired and operational is our priority. They let it break, but we're gonna fix it.
Let's just drive around ourselves for a moment.
You know, I'm impressed that a full-on theme park was even set up after everything we've seen. I guess imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right?
Well, if that's true, Jurassic World must be blushing. The old owners of this place copied them right down to their park crumbling.
Good to know that all of the effort from the Las Cinco Muertes campaign apparently still eventually resulted in disarray. Wow, this map is really pretty.
I'll fix it up.
Look at this, statue, or fossil, or whatever. Oh look, there's just some people chilling there. There's wild dinosaurs out here. Y'all best be careful. Driving this is kind of fun, not gonna lie.
Enclosures are operational and secure. Time to bring the dinosaurs back in.
Excellent stuff. Sounds like a classic trank and transport opportunity to me.
Not this time. Our client cares deeply about dinosaur welfare and does not want us to tranquilize them unless absolutely necessary.
Wait, what?
Find a different way to enclose them.
Excuse me?
Our ranger team can herd the dinosaurs instead, which should work wonderfully. Or, as an old colleague would have described it, let's wrangle them into an enclosure.
Okay. Well, this one doesn't even have a gate, so... Can I open this gate? Alright, well, for now it just says drive over to the Stegosaurus, so I guess we'll just do that. Well, since we're wrangling dinos, we obviously have to name this Owen. Let's see. Okay, we don't... We'll change the... to the summon whatever later on, once we actually get there. Wow, that one stump really... Okay, let's see what they tell us to do.
Dinosaurs will respond to two commands. Summon, which will draw them towards you, and send, which will make them charge away. I know which one I'd be using.
What do you mean, locate and enclose? Do not let any Stegosaurus die. Okay. So, like, do they want us to, I mean, just build an enclosure around them? Because that wouldn't be too hard. Or they want me to corral them over to this one? This just looks like a bunch of... We don't want to send them in there. I don't know what's up with that. Let's see if we can send them over to this enclosure, because that one, it looks cool, and two, that would just make more sense. Alright, let's see if I can get them to follow me. Sorry, I'm struggling with the controls a little bit here. Let's see if we can do this instead. And let's go that way.
Taking damage.
Oh boy. Alright, so this seemed to be working better, the giant circle. They were at least moving the general right direction. Alright, let's see if I can quote-unquote send them into the exhibit. Oh, I was using the summon cone. That's why that probably wasn't working. Right. Okay, the gate's open, so it does let them go in if the gate is open. This rock is really frustratingly in the way. Alright, I feel like I had them, and then I lost them, because I was using the wrong send command. Let's see if this works. Alright, that's 3. That should be pretty good. We lost 1 over this way. Alright, the other stego's getting closer. Nope, don't run back out, no. There you go. Whoa. Excuse me. Okay. I mean, that should have worked. Was I supposed to... Okay, there we go. It just took a second to recognize. Nice.
Excellent work.
Well, thank you.
Owen Grady would be rather proud, I think. Now let's head over to the second herd.
Really quick, while I'm thinking about it, though, let's go ahead... Oh, okay, it literally won't let me put down, like, anything. I guess... Like, yeah, I can't even assign them to status check anything, so I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it, so... Alright, well, now that I've relearned the controls, this second attempt should go a bit smoother.
Just as before, guide the dinosaurs into the nearby enclosure.
Okay, send. Alright, I see the door. Getting some JPOG mission vibes here. Wow, yeah, this is a lot easier than what I was using previously. Yep, here you go. Alright, wow, that was... This is much easier. You can do it. There you go. I'm pretty sure that was all of them. Great job, Owen. Look at how cool this exhibit looks. Dang, wow. They even put Pteranodon statues up here.
All right, let's get these freshly wrangled dinosaurs comfortable in their new enclosures. Or their old ones, considering they escaped from this place.
Alright, so... Ranger post. I really like... I like these as a decoration, but I really wish that you could just assign them to like a gate or something, because I don't like how it messes up the terrain when you set it down. Like in Planet Zoo, I'm pretty sure you just assign a keeper to like a door, like the entrance gate or something, and then it's just kind of all taken care of. Alright, so boom and boom. Alright, let's fast forward a bit and get the status checks done.
We have no way to know what animals escape this park, so we need to be prepared. Let's set up security cameras to keep an eye out. We can assign a capture team to them, and if a threat is spotted, they'll be able to respond immediately.
How am I like, this is like very, whatever, that's close enough. This enclosure is barely big enough. There's a lot of, one thing that is kind of unfortunate, if y'all didn't notice, is like so a lot of this stuff where there's the really cool scenery items, they don't count toward the area that the dinosaur calculates into like its territory. So even though this is a really big looking exhibit, a lot of it doesn't count toward the total. Okay, so I have to research the security camera, which is a new thing. Where is that gonna be in? Operations, maybe? Prerequisite park teams to construct at least 4 operational vehicle facilities. This is kind of a weird requirement. I guess maybe the game wanted me to do the China one first to build more vehicle facilities. I honestly, like, I might be able to just kind of cheat, or not cheat, but like just put down a bunch of extra ones until it unlocks, I guess. Alright, there it goes. That unlocked that. Alright, now I need to hire scientists. Sure. We needed like 9 logistics, I think, right? We needed a lot of logistics, so... Yep. That got us to 7, so we need at least 2 more logistics. I guess. Here we go. Alright, so now we can unlock or research the security cameras. While that's going on, I'm also assigning a bunch of maintenance task people and all of the maintenance jeeps and all that jazz, so I won't have to worry about stuff randomly catching fire this time. Alright, so we've covered the park in maintenance coverage, and now we have unlocked this new thing, the security cameras. Use an arc of vision to detect escaped dinos. They require power. Assign a capture team to a security camera to tranquilize any escaped dinosaurs that are a threat to guests. And looks like I literally just need to put them down wherever I want. So normally I think you would want to, like, they automatically trigger a response team to tranquilize an escaped dinosaur. So theoretically we should only need to cover, like, potential exit points. So, like, let's put one here. Yeah, looks like you assign the helicopters. And, like, I don't know, right here.
You know what? I think we're ready. Let's open this park to the public. And quick, before Cabot insists on a ribbon-cutting ceremony.
So, just for completeness, I will assign the helicopters to the security cameras. I'm pretty sure that's what the game wants us to do. Alright, so let's open the park. Look at how cool these buildings are. Wow. Arrival point, open park.
We should focus on guests for a bit now that the doors are open. Keep them comfortable and they'll keep coming.
Okie doke, so... with all the modular building, I don't even know what we have and don't have. Look at how cool these look. This is the Innovation Center, so that should count. Needs maintenance. I'm pretty sure that I have one of the assigned maintenance posts right there, so viewing gallery, guest comfort. So okay, let's check and see what the guests are. Transport's 100, shelter is 0, everything else is actually very good. So let's go to shelters. I actually think, yeah, so one of the top, there's, can I see who made it? There we go. Polly with Pulp. That was one of the top, featured designs. So I've already been using the workshop. It's so cool. I could gush about this for forever, but for right now I'm just gonna tribute that I'm using Polly with Pulp's Japanese emergency shelter blueprint, and we'll take a gander at it in just a second. Let's put it like, I always like the idea of the emergency shelter being slightly hidden, not like too hidden, but just kind of off to the side. So let's see if we can match. Is this the right? Yeah, this is the pathing that they're using. Let's take a quick look at this. I remember thinking, this looks really cool. yeah, like, I don't know, the blueprint workshop stuff is just so, there's just so much potential. Let's put a couple lights down, maybe, just to illuminate the pathway when it gets dark. Wall lights, default blueprints, Asia lighting 1. Ooh. What about... I like this one. Oh, well, they are using that one right next door, so we might as well stay in theme, I guess. So if you hold C, you can free move this. So we'll put one there. Oops, what did I click? And one here. That way it'll be lit up at night. Increase number of guests. So let's check the control room. Everything's at 100%. So let's see, maybe I can just tune the products a little better. We have all guests except for the, I think that's adventure. We don't have any adventure guests. So let's add a jukebox and maybe a... I think that's the only thing we can really add right now. I guess we could add this too. Large amenity. This one's food, this one's shopping. We don't have any adventure guests right now, so let's change it to books with couches and a statue, maybe. Do we have a... yeah, that's probably a better product to pick. And then this is small amenity for drinks. Milkshakes with statue and... Alright, so I think I've somewhat optimized everything. Do we need a hotel? What's our accommodations? Fine. Oh, okay. So there is no visibility for the stegos. That is probably part of the reason anyway why the park rating isn't doing so hot. So we haven't done the viewing dome yet, but this enclosure is really cool, but there's so much verticality to it that I don't really want to throw down a dome in there, honestly. Let's try the platform, and maybe we'll put it like right here-ish. Is there a Asia viewing platform? Yes, there is. Let's pick that one. And let's move this just a little bit that way. And boom. And boom. One thing, while I think I might have sped up a little bit, I did actually move this camera. Uh-oh. The carnivores are gonna show up. Baby Spinos.
Juvenile carnivores have been spotted, and they're moving in on the park.
Maybe that's not so bad. It's not like a juvenile could do as much damage as an adult, right?
I wouldn't underestimate them. I suppose this is a rare example of dinosaurs breeding in the wild. If so, these animals would likely see humans as prey, not keepers.
Yeah, and there goes my blood pressure. Kira, you know the client was iffy on tranquilizing?
Circumstances have clearly changed. I will speak to the client. You do what you need to. That means contain them. Understood?
Baby Spinos. So we're obviously naming these two. Oh, I guess I can't yet because they're wild Spinos. So I'm not sure what it is, but like there's some sort of, when I'm trying to zoom in on this helicopter, it keeps just zooming out perpetually. So I guess we're just gonna have to watch from here. Flee, baby Spinos. Well, apparently whoever they hired for the trank darting is just a marksman. Oh, capture and enclose the juvenile Spinos? Well... Alright, so... Oh, let's pause for a second. Let's plan out... So, we could terraform this weird construction site thing. I don't know what the point of that is, if there is one at all, other than it just kind of looks cool. There really isn't a lot of room to build an enclosure up here, so like unless our choices are we either use this or we make a whole enclosure over here. This area is cool and all, but like I think I'm just gonna use what they gave us and demolish all of this. And then let's see. We'll grab flatten. Man, it's kind of cool that you can just use the terrain tools to basically build a construction zone just for scenery reasons. But we got baby Spinos to house now, so... Alright, so for now, let's just get them in the enclosure so we can keep things moving. Transport... Spino, multi-select mode in Spino, finalize selection, place delivery zone.
Asset to be collected.
So while we're waiting on that, one thing I wanted to mention is I was kind of debating between starting or continuing the campaign and starting the next challenge mode. And I looked, and a lot of the challenge modes are not like just building full-fledged parks. A lot of them are like the park time is like an hour or 2 hours, and they kind of seem to... Oh, Extinction Now AI guy is here.
From theme park to theme park, calamity to calamity. Even as attractions, dinosaurs are not meant for the modern world.
Okay. Okay, thanks, bye. Anyway... Yeah, the challenge modes don't... I'm sure there's a couple there where you build a park from scratch, but a lot of them appear to be more like specific scenarios, which is really cool. I'm glad that they're not all just build a park from scratch, but it made me kind of not sure which one to pick next, so for now I'm just continuing the campaign. You're gonna be Crikey, and you're gonna be Bindi. Okay, so now we need more shelter coverage because this is now like an actual area of the park to watch out for. So guests, shelter, pick this one, and let's just throw that down right here. It looks good. Boom. That should take care of that once it realizes it.
Great work dealing with that threat. I can feel my blood pressure going down already. Wait a second, are those... Protesters. Protesters! That's gonna really impact our bottom line. And that's worse than those meat-hungry juveniles. Can't they say that we're fixing the place up?
We need to get our income back up if this place is gonna survive. And we'll need some good PR on top of that. More naturally bred juveniles and happy dinosaurs would do it. This does all seem a bit too convenient to me, though.
Agreed. I have my own suspicions about those wild carnivores. This all feels a lot like Extinction Now trying to get in the way of our operation.
Well, let's do whatever we have to get them out of the way. Grease a few palms, bend a few ears. Or arms. Or, sure, we can just do the good PR thing.
Alright, so we need to... The juvenile Spinos are trying to break out already. So we need to look into this a little bit. Well, they have a crazy appeal rating. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. They kind of broke out really fast. Like, I mean, in my defense, I was just kind of listening to the story, and they were breaking out already. Alright, well, good news is I don't think they killed anyone. Okay, they want cover, deep water, and wetland. So let's actually, like, fix that real quick before we put them back in here. Hopefully that's enough deep water. We'll see. At least that they won't. Hopefully they won't like immediately try to break out this time. I really like the addition of like the arid, like default arid and wetland biomes. Like that's, look at how much more interesting this looks than just like, I don't know, even in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Alright, so I'm hoping that was enough. So we need to, we're pretty close to the profit goals. Once the Spinos are back in their enclosures, that's probably going to be fine, but we need to breed some dinos, and the Corythosaurus are probably going to be the easiest bet at that. We have one male, several females, so let's go to enclosures. I'm pretty sure they need a medium nest, so let's put that right here. So yeah, maybe this is something I need to unlock. So we'll let the game run for a minute and see what happens. They're at 100% happiness, so we need to check up on our Spinos.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Wow, they nailed it with the baby Spinos. They look really good. Okay, so that's, everything's gold. Okay, they don't need, there's way too much wetland and they want some more deep water to swim around in. So we can accommodate that. Okay. Cool, they're at 100%, so they should not be trying to break out anymore. Oh, look at them. Ooh, what is this snow? Alright, so we need to be making some more monies. So let's go back to the control room. Our restroom coverage isn't great, and our transport rating isn't perfect, but we can probably survive with that at being at 92%. Not that. We want restroom, please. And, yep, that's... I remember there was a power generator somewhere nearby. So let's put that right there. Oh yeah, I think I also... Didn't I think that might also be hurting our profits, is that the park was closed. That might have something to do with it. I'm kind of curious, did we actually have any fatalities? I don't think the Spinos killed anyone. Everything's in like different spots, so I don't really know. I'll worry about that some other time. I don't want to spend too long. Oh, okay, cool. Nest is claimed. So it gives you a notification when the nest is claimed. So then, is there like a timer? You can change the egg appearances. Wow, that's kind of cool. Interesting. So yeah, I guess not really sure if
Generator will be running soon.
if I need to do anything else, or if that's just kind of fine the way it is for now. I kind of feel like Snow and Spino don't really go together, like, at all, but they still seem happy. What cosmetic is this? Sandy Desert and Chalcorama. Protests have ended. So, maybe should I click on the male Corythosaurus and see if there's something that I haven't done correctly? Because, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Ooh, the water just is red. Did you see that? That's kind of creepy. Alright, well, I guess that was just kind of a wait for it to happen sort of deal. We got 4 minutes until the eggs are ready, and that's kind of what we're waiting on, so I'll see y'all in just a minute. Alright, the snow has receded, the sun is out, and the Corythosaurus are about to hatch.
Land if we're gonna make this place the world-class park that it was always meant to be.
I doubt that it will be that simple. Our client is nervous given everything that has happened, so we'll need to convince them that expanding is wise.
The client cares about security, right? Well, if Den's reputation can back it up, I can put in a good word to my security sector associates.
They care about security and spectacle. I can try and pull in some big entertainment sector names too, but I won't get far if Din doesn't impress them.
Look at the little guys running around. Alright, so before... Are they all... Is their comfort level still all... Why can't I select this guy? Alright, so... It's fine now, I guess. Alright, so they're all good. I think this is probably a good area to stop. I don't even know... So how do I increase reputation with the various factions? Is it here somewhere? In Evolution 1, it was very, like, do this contract and you will get this bonus. And I do see that, like, just complete ticket sales.
Filling up a generator.
I mean, that's just strictly tied to park rating. So, let's see, number of non-herbivores. Okay, so that's, yeah, not all. So some of the parks have different unique factors that contribute to the park rating. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, it kind of seems like there might be some stuff that I do off screen, like just the casual expanding of the parks and whatnot, because like it looks like basically we want to have one more enclosure with some new carnivores. But yeah, I think that's a good for one episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.